Sarcosaurus, the pioneer that sparked the age of carnivorous dinosaurs. When people think of carnivorous dinosaurs, the images that come to mind are usually the giants: Tyrannosaurus rex, Spinosaurus, or Giganotosaurus, massive apex predators that ruled the earth with sheer power. But long before these kings of the Cretaceous emerged, the earth had already witnessed smaller, lesser-known hunters. They were not colossal, yet they were crucial, paving the way for the evolution of the predators that came after them. One of the earliest among these was Sarcosaurus, a theropod that lived during the early Jurassic, around 195 to 190 million years ago. Its very name speaks volumes. Sarcosaurus, meaning flesh lizard. Sarx equals flesh, sauros equals lizard. From the moment it was named, the message was clear. This was a creature built for flesh and blood, a predator of the Dawn Age. Size and appearance. Small but deadly. Unlike the towering beasts of the later Mesozoic, Sarcosaurus was modest in size. Fossil evidence suggests it reached 3.5 to 4 meters in length with a weight of only 100 to 200 kilograms, about the size of a modern tiger. But make no mistake, small did not mean weak. Sarcosaurus had a sleek and lightweight body, perfect for speed and agility. Its long, muscular hind legs allowed it to run fast, giving it an edge when chasing down prey. The forelimbs, while short, carried sharp, curved claws, perfect for gripping victims while delivering a fatal bite. Its skull was narrow and elongated, lined with sharp teeth curved backward. These were not crushing teeth like those of T-Rex, but razor-sharp blades designed to slice into flesh. Each tooth was a deadly dagger, ensuring that once Sarcosaurus bit down, the prey had little chance of escape. Its large eyes hinted at keen vision, perhaps even allowing it to hunt in dim light, at dawn, dusk, or beneath the shadowy canopy of Jurassic forests. Picture those eyes glinting as it stalked from the undergrowth, every muscle tense, every movement calculated. Environment. Ancient Europe, 190 million years ago. Sarcosaurus lived during the early Jurassic, a time when the Earth looked very different. The supercontinent Pangaea was breaking apart, reshaping oceans and landmasses. What is now England was a warm region filled with dense forests, wetlands, and floodplains. This world was alive with a variety of species. Small herbivorous dinosaurs like Celutosaurus and Lasatosaurus grazed in herds. Early crocodile relatives lurked near rivers. Primitive mammals scurried among the roots. It was a vibrant but perilous ecosystem, and in this landscape, Sarcosaurus found its role. It was not the apex predator of its time, but rather a mid-tier hunter, filling a crucial niche. It preyed on smaller creatures and helped keep populations in check, while larger theropods, which were slowly emerging, claimed dominance above it. Behavior and hunting strategy. The cunning of the small, lacking the sheer size and brute force of later predators, Sarcosaurus relied on speed, agility, and precision. It likely hunted small dinosaurs, lizards, and even fish or amphibians near rivers. Imagine an early Jurassic dawn. Mist hangs low over a riverbank. A herd of Lasatosaurus lowers their heads to nibble on fresh shoots. Suddenly, Sarcosaurus bursts from the shadows. Its legs pump like pistons, feet pounding the damp ground. It zeroes in on the weakest individual, its curved claws slashing, its jaws snapping shut on the victim's neck. Warm blood stains the ferns, and in seconds, the hunt is over. Some scientists speculate that Sarcosaurus may have occasionally hunted in loose groups, coordinating attacks in fleeting partnerships, similar to how modern predators sometimes work together opportunistically. While direct evidence is lacking, it remains a tantalizing possibility, especially for a predator that needed every advantage against rivals and larger threats. Its strategy was simple yet effective. Choose weak prey, strike fast, kill swiftly. Sarcosaurus didn't need to be the largest. It needed only to be clever and efficient. Evolutionary mystery. The lost branch of theropods. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of Sarcosaurus is its uncertain place in the dinosaur family tree. Its fossils are incredibly rare, consisting of only fragmentary remains, part of a pelvis, leg bones, and scattered fragments discovered in England in the early 20th century. Over the years, paleontologists have debated its classification. Some placed it in the Megalosauridae, alongside Megalosaurus, one of the first dinosaurs ever described. Others argued it belonged to the Ceratosauria, a primitive branch of theropods with distinct skeletal features. To this day, its exact lineage remains unresolved. But this mystery makes it invaluable. Sarcosaurus is like a missing puzzle piece, a ghostly glimpse into the early evolution of predatory dinosaurs. Whether it was a direct ancestor of later giants or a side branch that faded into extinction, it represents the earliest steps of theropod evolution in Europe. Extinction, outcompeted by the stronger. Why did Sarcosaurus vanish? The answer likely lies in competition. As the Jurassic progressed, larger and more specialized predators appeared. These theropods were stronger, faster, and better adapted to the changing world. Sarcosaurus, smaller and less powerful, lost its edge. Over time, it was pushed aside, its numbers dwindling until it disappeared entirely. Yet its role was not meaningless. By existing in this early chapter of dinosaur history, Sarcosaurus set the stage for the giants that followed. It was a bridge between the primitive hunters of the Triassic and the apex predators of the Jurassic and Cretaceous. Fascinating facts and historical value. 1. One of Europe's earliest theropods, Sarcosaurus, proves that carnivorous dinosaurs were already present and thriving in Europe during the early Jurassic. 2. A name that says it all. Unlike complex dinosaur names, Sarcosaurus is strikingly simple. Flesh lizard, a blunt reflection of its predatory lifestyle. 3. Rare fossils. Its scarcity means each new discovery has immense scientific value. Even a single bone fragment can reshape theories about early theropod evolution. 4. A witness to transition. Sarcos highlights the evolutionary shift from small, early theropods to the massive apex predators of later ages. A cinematic glimpse. Life and death in the Jurassic picture the world 190 million years ago. The sun sets behind a horizon of towering conifers. Insects buzz, ancient amphibians croak from the marshes. A herd of Celadiosaurus grazes peacefully near the riverbank. But danger lurks. From the shadows, Sarcosaurus emerges. Its eyes gleam, muscles ripple under its scaly skin. It lowers itself, moving silently, every step precise. Then, in a sudden burst of speed, it charges. The herd scatters, water splashes, chaos erupts. One unlucky juvenile lags behind. Sarcosaurus seizes its chance, leaping forward, jaws clamping down on soft flesh. A cry echoes through the forest, then silence. The hunt is over. This was the daily reality of the Jurassic world, a cycle of life and death, where even small predators like Sarcosaurus played their deadly part. Conclusion. The Forgotten Pioneer. Sarcosaurus may not have the fame of T-Rex or Velociraptor, but its legacy is just as important. It reminds us that before the age of giants, there were pioneers, small, swift hunters that carved out their place in a dangerous world. When we look at its scattered fossils today, we are not just staring at bones. We are glimpsing the dawn of predatory dinosaurs, the humble beginnings of a lineage that would one day dominate Earth. Sarcosaurus, the flesh lizard, may have vanished, but its story remains etched in the grand narrative of life. It was the spark that lit the fire, the shadow that ran before the giants, and a reminder that sometimes greatness begins small.